The thing about self-love is you don't need a whole bunch of people confirming that for you. You don't need proof that other people love you to have self-love. And God loved us first, and therefore we can love, which including ourselves. We can love ourselves. So when I'm talking about people like human people, like I'm human, you human, that don't matter. That does not have to determine how much you're able to love yourself. Like, I'm so for real. Like, you don't need other people to validate how much you should be loving yourself. Like, oh, only nobody loves me, or like only one person loves me, so therefore like I don't really love myself because like the world is not really showing it back to me. You no, then your love is dependent on something external, something outside of you, and love comes from within. It doesn't come from what's outside. It doesn't come from what's outside. So how you love yourself should not be dependent on how many people love you. You only need God's love first, and then we build off from that. We build off of that. And I feel that way because like I love myself, and no one else really gotta agree with me. Like, I'm so serious. I love myself. I don't need somebody telling me, well, you should really check yourself. I don't know why you love yourself for, because not that many people even rock with you. Like, or somebody could be like, yeah, of course you should love yourself. Yeah, you're such a great person. Both of these opinions should not fluctuate how much I love myself. Like, I'm so serious. Like, a good opinion or a bad opinion, and the same rule applies to you. The same rule applies to you. Because let's say you do have a whole bunch of people, like your whole family love you, you got a really good friend group, your coworkers love you, I don't know, strangers on the street show you love, people online show you love. That's great. That's awesome. That's a blessing. You feel me? That's a great thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But just because, you shouldn't be thinking to yourself, oh, because there's proof that so many people love me, therefore I should also love myself. Because what are you going to do when there's no proof? You're not going to love yourself as much no more, or at all. So how you love yourself shouldn't come from the outside. Like I said, love is created from within. So your ideology on what love even is all screwed if you thinking it's coming from something outside in the first place. And I can go on and on about like what is proper love, what is not, but that's not what this video is about today. This video is just to show you that how you love yourself. We're not even going to get into like unhealthy or healthy, but just love in general, whatever you think is love, it shouldn't be dependent on what you're receiving from the world. It shouldn't. Love is created within. Like, I love myself. Nobody gotta agree. It's the same thing with self-esteem. Like, for example, I think I'm pretty, but nobody gotta agree. And how I feel about my appearance is not dependent on somebody else agreeing, and I don't feel like people should agree too. That's another thing. Like, you shouldn't feel like people need to agree that you should love yourself. Like, I don't, like, for example, I love myself, but I shouldn't be I don't need to tell somebody, oh, you should also like love me too, because I love myself so much and you should. Like, no, I don't need to control another person's actions for me to feel how I feel about myself. And another person's action in general, like, doesn't need to determine how I feel, what I feel about myself. Like, this rule basically applies to everything. And like I said, God loved us first, so therefore we can love ourselves. He showed us what love is. And if you really think about it, like on some like mind-blowing type stuff, we don't even see God. Like, I'm so serious. We can see his works, we can see his blessings, you feel me? But like, we don't physically see God. The only time anybody has physically seen God was Jesus. You feel me? Like, but still we haven't seen the spirit of God. So therefore, if we don't see it, why do we think we need to see a person or see someone say, oh yeah, you shouldn't love yourself, or yeah, you should love yourself? We don't need that. We don't need that. God is love. We have the Holy Spirit. It's from within. It's from within. So we're not gonna access that. We're not going to be able to receive that blessing, receive the joy of love, if we keep on depending it from things that are on the outside, things that are external. God love does not come from like what people are saying. Because yeah, at this point, especially over the age of 18, you know how people are at this point. I mean, you get some good apples, you get some bad apples. Some people are so whack, and some people are the realest. You know what I mean? But trying to depend how we view ourselves on another person's point of view is just so unreliable. It's not reliable, and it's incorrect. It's incorrect because it comes from within. So it doesn't really matter what another person got to say. So like nobody, you feel how you feel about yourself, and nobody got to agree. I could say the same thing. We can say the same thing about negative emotions too. Like I'm talking about love, but the focus is self-love. But the same thing is true for negative stuff as well. Like you feel like you can't love yourself because other people don't love you. So that's why you telling yourself, oh, I don't love myself because nobody's showing me that. It's the same thing. So you're depending your love based on what people are showing you, or it's you get the same outcome with the same feeling, good or bad, because you're depending it on another person. So other people will determine that you do love yourself, and other people will determine that you don't. Like for example, I know somebody, they feel like they're ugly because not a lot of people like show interest in them, like, you know, romantic type of attraction or any type. I'm sorry, this like a bit like being outside. There's a spider right there. It's not scary, but I'm in the spider's habitat, so it's not even my right to kill it. You feel me? And it's not bothering me. It's kind of throwing me off. But I know somebody that like they don't feel like they look good because not a lot of people like come up to them, or like not a lot of people show romantic interest in them. But, and I asked them like, well, if a lot of people did, would you feel like you're attractive? And they said yes. So it really works both ways. And like I said, if you dependent on an external thing, like it's a losing game because it's just so unreliable. It's not even in your circle of influence. It's not in your circle of control anymore. You can't control how people gonna feel about you. Some people feel good about you one day, they wake up the next day, they don't like you no more. Like it's just, don't be relying on how other people's opinions, how other people think, other people's problems should be dependent on how you look at yourself. It's a losing game. It comes from within. You gotta tap in. You gotta tap in, and you have to build the mental game, because you gotta be cautious with both. Because you get so caught up with, like, for example, if a whole bunch of people do love you, you do have people in your life that like you have a friend group, or you have a best friend or whatever. You have people in your life that show you love, but you can't slip up and think, oh, because other people show me love, that's why I love myself. No, like it don't matter what the situation is. It don't matter what the situation is. Whether they showing me love or not, I still love myself. Like it's simple as that. It's simple as that. But I get what place I'm coming from, because like I said, I love myself and nobody gotta agree. So like this is like months, years. Well, how long have I started? Bottom line, I love myself today. And it's been like this, at least I can confidently say, like, for a few months it's been like this. So if you are not at this point, you might watch this and like, the hell is she talking about? Like, there's no way. Like, how can I start feeling like that? You feel me? And I'm here to tell you, it is possible, but you gotta start looking within. You can do the removal technique, which is like instead of like adding on, like instead of looking within, you can start removing how you're looking without. So you can stop being cautious of it, because we don't conscious being conscious of it, like because some people don't even realize that's how they moving in life. So put awareness on how you're basing your self-love on. Is it because your girlfriend or your boyfriend loves you? Oh, and that's why I love myself. Is it because you have loving parents? Is it because your grandma loves you? Is it because, you know, your gang loves you? You know, whatever the case may be. Is that why you love yourself? Or do you love yourself because you feel like regardless of the situation, whether people are showing you love or not, you are still worthy of it? So you give that to yourself. Okay? So ask yourself, like, what am I basing my self-love, my self-worth on? And then you can start from there and build awareness on it. It takes mental strength, but trust, once you do it repeatedly, it becomes automatic. Like, you don't even like worry about it. Especially, I mean, some people, I don't feel like my case is that unique, because I feel like in some way, shape, or form, like, do we not have haters all our life, or that's just like some people? Because I definitely, if you've been bullied, you had haters all your life. Point blank, period. Especially you got bullied like in grade school. Like, been had haters. You feel me? So like, having haters, or like having people bully me, or like have people treat me unfairly, treat me in a very biased way when I didn't do anything directly to them at all, or they don't have a good enough reason, because some people reasons to treat you how they treat you is like, oh, like it's jealousy, or like you have something they don't, whatever the case, like you struck a nerve by just existing. And I realized that like you can do nothing at all and people will show you a lot of hate. You feel me? So living in a world like that, I'm not gonna depend how much I love myself on another person, because I can do nothing to another person and they will hate me. So that's not a good enough reason for me to hate me. What? No lame. We're not gonna let no lame make us look at ourselves like that. Nobody should make you look at yourself differently other than you. Like, it's really up to you at the end of the day. So are you gonna take that leap or you're not? Thank you for tapping in, though. Check out the Patreon. You want to see more content like this. Like, you want to expand your mind and grow in multiple areas of life. And the Patreon, we talk about like spiritual growth, relational growth, higher achievement growth, like, you know, like you want to achieve your goals and stuff, because that's definitely what I'm about. But thank you for tapping in, though. You made it this far. Subscribe.